Good Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on Let's Chat. We're kicking things off for a Giving Tuesday that's going to be right around the corner. It'll be Thanksgiving before we know it, but the whole season of giving is upon us. And today we have Beth Henderson and Courtney Williams on deck from the New Hope Pregnancy Center, part of Giving Tuesday, to kind of give a glimpse of what is the work that you guys do up in Bradley County. Thank you all for making the time to be here today.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. We're very excited to be here to talk about New Hope and the wonderful work that we get to do. We're serving people who are facing unplanned pregnancy. We get to walk alongside them as they find that news out, when they're confirming that pregnancy with our medical services, and then for the long haul with our education services, that is goal setting, accountability, material support, and we do that all the way through the child's first birthday, and then there's a step out program even beyond that.
So we mentioned obviously you do a lot of amazing work in Bradley County. Is it in surrounding areas as well, or is it really kind of focusing in the Cleveland area?
Primarily we're going to have folks from the Cleveland area, but certainly Polk County, Meigs County, those folks are going to come to us as well for those services. Our services are completely free, and anyone can take advantage of our services.
And remind me again how long you guys have been doing this, and I mean just really ministering to the community.
Yes, we are going to be celebrating our 40th anniversary in 2026.
Wow.
So we're very excited about that. The impact on our community has been great, and really just the impact that it has had on the lives of everyone who's had a chance to be involved in it for many years.
Well, that's so empowering, and thank you guys again for making the time to be here and telling us about that message, because 40 years serving a community, I think that a lot of that work probably goes unnoticed, and so I want to give you guys your round of applause for that. Not that that's what you're doing this for, but I think it is truly incredible that you're able to love on all these people, and especially women who are going through very difficult times, families, women of all ages, because pregnancy can obviously be a beautiful thing, but also a very stressful thing, especially if it is unplanned as well. So walking them through that, I think, is truly incredible. Tell me a little bit about, you already talked about some of the services you offer, some of what that looks like. How can we be supporting you guys financially in addition to the Giving Tuesday?
Sure. So many ways. One that comes to the top of my head is monthly giving.
Yeah.
Just that consistent support. We also have businesses and individuals or couples who want to sponsor our fundraising events. So we have our spring banquet in the spring, of course, the Walk for Life in the fall. So those are just a few of the financial opportunities we have to offer.
That's amazing. And in addition to that, can people ever show up and maybe like donate you? I don't know if diapers are ever a good thing, any sort of those services, maybe baby formula, some of those things that new moms, new families certainly need.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, we have donations come through all week long. So we're open Monday through Thursday, and we need diapers, sizes 1 through I think 5, wipes, of course.
Yeah, especially those bigger size diapers. We get fewer of those. And that's just a critical time. Those babies grow fast.
Absolutely. Yes. And I think this is something we touched on, is that you're wanting to help people past birth. It's not just, oh, you had the baby, there you go. It's you're continuing. I mean, like they need diapers for a long time, and kiddos go through them very fast. So, and they are getting more and more expensive. So I think it is such a blessing to be able to love on these new families and hopefully welcome them in open arms and support them throughout the way. So in addition to Giving Tuesday, we will have that QR code that you've seen popped up there on your screen. You are more than welcome to scan that and help them out with the New Hope Pregnancy Care Center. And in addition to that, how are these funds going to be used specifically for Giving Tuesday for you guys?
We're going to put that toward those services, the pregnancy tests, the ultrasounds, prenatal vitamins that we provide for our clients, all of this again free of charge. And then our great staff is going to be supported by these funds. We're completely private donation with a couple of local grants from United Way and Healthy Community Initiative through our county commission, but by and large we're privately funded, and so it's going to support these families in our community just right where they are and the needs that they have. So we're very grateful for everything that our community does for us.
So it really is all staying local, because I think that's sometimes an apprehension from people as they think, oh, I don't know where this money is going towards. When you know it's going directly towards you guys, to be supporting this mission of going on next year 40 years, truly incredible. And I know that you probably have countless stories of women and children that have been impacted by this, and I mean, and the fathers as well who are part of this journey. Tell me, as we're wrapping things up, how can we get involved beyond the financial parts? We talked a little bit about donations. Any other ways to get plugged in, whether that's through social media, whether that's just following up with you guys, whatever that may look like?
Yes, so you mentioned social media. That's a perfect way. Anything we're sharing, we are at New Hope PCC on Facebook. So share our post, share the fun things that we're sharing. We have, oh, my mind is going
Volunteer
blank.
opportunities.
There's a lot that you guys
There's
do.
a
Yeah.
lot. And so, you know, our community can get involved in a lot of ways, and so they can come and volunteer in a variety of ways. Sometimes people think, oh, maybe I don't have the skills to interact with clients, but there are other opportunities to get involved. So they can also take advantage of our community education element. If somebody wants us to come and speak to their group, we can do that as well.
Yeah.
And just come for a tour to the center. We like for people to see where their support is going. It's a very, it's a beautiful thing to see the community come together and what that can provide.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all again for making the time to be here and telling just a little bit about what you do, because I know there's so much and we could not probably even get to all of the amazing work that y'all do. If you would like to be a part of Giving Tuesday and contribute to this beautiful ministry in Cleveland, make sure to use that QR code you see there on your screen, as well as find them online at their website. Thanks for joining us here on Let's Chat. We'll be back with much more right around the corner.